Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number, I believe this is game number 4 in the series between Moon and Lin. Moon has spawned as the red Night Elf player on the bottom left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, on the top right, we have Lin spawning as the blue orc. Alongside me, I do have my co-caster with me. Arya, you want to say hi? Alright, come here.
Hi.
Alright, yeah, my daughter apparently has a bit of a fever, and she is just home with me as I am watching her right now. Thought might as well get some casting in on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. For all of you guys out there in the rest of the world, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys are enjoying this series and all of the games I've been able to grab from the AWL, as we are now moving on into game number 4. Now, I am expecting your pretty much standard human versus night elf matchup. Altar of Elders should be going for a demon hunter going up against a blade master. No surprise there. The big question is going to be whether or not the players deviate from the standard Druids of the Talon. Now, Druids of the Talon is one of those strategies that was very, very popular and very, very potent for quite some time. It seemed like... Excuse me? No, these are just creeps. Creeps, yes. Non-player controlled characters who give experience and drop items. My daughter's asking me questions about WarCraft 3, and even though she'll probably never play it, maybe WarCraft 4 or WarCraft 5, if Blizzard ever gets around to making them, she'll have maybe a little bit of a heads up on the competition. Now, we do see a peon coming across over here, and damage is already being dealt. There's a lightning shield, and you can see that this peon across over here is going to purposely aggro those creeps and now try and engage against this unit here. Now, this is a very, very strong strategy indeed. As you can see, the peon is also attempting to take down this unit off over here. All right, damage is already being done. Is the demon hunter going to get the final shot off? Yes, he does. He does get the damage in already, as the Ancient of War has taken a fair bit of damage. Tome of, I believe that was a Manual of Health actually, now being picked up there as the Wisp does back off, hiding back across over here, and now the demon hunter is making its way off to the north after picking up Slippers of Agility +3. No, I'm sorry, that peon is going to get caught as the peon tries to run away from that demon hunter. The demon hunter significantly faster and does get that final shot off there. Blade Master, healing salve, trying to heal back up, and he does in fact have Claws of Attack +6. Going to go ahead and purchase a Circlet of Nobility, as there is a sheep off over here.
A player's forces are under attack.
All right. Coming back across over here, Blade Master now going after the Forest Troll Berserker, will be able to take that down relatively fast, as the Forest Troll Trappers are getting in a bit of damage onto that Blade Master as well. Blade Master down to 170 hit points. Now going after the remainder of the units. Does pick up a Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3 and a Tome of Strength, so that will definitely help him out in the hit point department, but he is dangerously low on hit points now, as he now falls down to 88. He is going to be using up that healing salve there. Meanwhile, the demon hunter wandering around looking for where exactly that Blade Master could possibly be, and little does he know that Lin actually crept out the opposite side of the map. Instead of taking his own 4-3-3 creep camp, he went after his opponents. Blade Master using a Windwalk Strike there, looking to take down this Forest Troll Berserker. We do see that the Demon Hunter is off over here as well. Is he going to spot this Blade Master? No, he is not, as he is now going to go ahead and heal back up and now run back down. Speed Scroll was used. You can see a Forest Troll Berserker was added in here. I do not believe I see a Forest Troll Shadow Priest, as we now see a Mana Burn onto that Renegade Wizard. Alright, Renegade Wizard taking a bit of damage. Forest Troll Berserker getting in some damage as well. This Forest Troll Berserker is taking a lot of damage there, as we do see the Devotion Aura now picked up by Moon. Very strange creeping patterns here on both sides of the map, as we also see a Hunter's Hall being placed in a rather odd location. Demon Hunter going to go ahead and finish off this Forest Troll Trapper location here. No big issue really, as Grunts are now going to be running around the corner and now heading back off to the north. Blade Master down over here to the south. Dust of Appearance, making sure that there was no archer nearby, and he now purposely drops a Dust of Appearance, and now is going to perhaps be using that healing salve there. He does have Vampiric Aura, which is relatively strong for the Blade Master. He's not a ghost. He is just invisible, running around right now. Not everything is Mario Kart. Okay, Arya?
A player's forces
okay,
are
Daddy.
under attack.
All right, so yeah, and Blade Master now back across over here. Blade Master gonna go ahead and try and engage. You see a Wisp does spot all of this right here. Blade Master could get off a Wind Walk strike. There it goes. Takes it down, now finishes off the remaining units. Demon Hunter is at level 3. Will it be able to sell any of those items? Nope, it doesn't look like he's going to sell anything at all. Ancient of War now uprooting as we are going into the dual Druids of the Talon once more. Back in the center portion of the map, Beastmaster does pick up some Quill Beast as the Devotion Aura is ready. There's a mana burn, and little does he know he used a mana burn on the wrong unit. Wand of Illusion right there. Blade Master now chasing after that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter now down to 680 hit points. Nothing really to be concerned about, but those critical strikes do tend to add up rather quickly. Back down across over here, Forest Troll, Berserker, and Quill Beast Archers now coming back across off over here. Demon Hunter going to perhaps head off back to the north here, try to take down some of these. This is not going to be a good spot for him to be in at all, knowing that, well, the Demon Hunter is in position. All right, Tauren Chieftain now in that backfield is going to go ahead and try and take down a Grunt. The Grunt could get down to 118 hit points and could end up getting taken down. There it goes. Demon Hunter now going after another Grunt here, and that damage could add up very, very quickly and become very, very dangerous. Demon Hunter decides to Scroll of Town Portal back home here. Archer is in position, going to go ahead and heal back up. He did end up using that Scroll of Town Portal, trading a Scroll of Town Portal for a Grunt. Not an effective trade, but he did buy himself some time as the Beastmaster is, well, running around the corner here. All right, Demon Hunter gonna perhaps drop or pull back here. Blade Master is very much nearby, ready to strike as the Blade Master could finish off. No, does not get the Kobold Taskmaster. There's the reveal. The Blade Master is revealed right there. And you can see that the Blade Master could end up taking a fair bit of damage. Wow, he ended up getting in that shot there even without the Windwalk strike. Kobold Taskmaster does get taken down. Replenishment Potion and Tome of Intelligence. Back across off to the north here, the Demon Hunter does come in, gets a mana burn off onto the Tauren Chieftain, and now backs away. Could get another mana burn off on that Blade Master. Blade Master, ends up using the Windwalk just in time. Could get a bonus 40% or 40 hit point strike here in just a moment as the Demon Hunter is still wandering around. Back here, we see a lot of Dryads. It was not dual Ancients of Wind, it was dual Ancients of Lore, and those Ancients of Lore are going to be able to poke apart fairly easily. There goes a bit of damage. Meanwhile, Blade Master getting mana burned right there. And what is happening here? The Blade Master getting very, very much slowed down. And the Beastmaster is still sitting at level 1. Blade Master sitting at level 3, does have Claws of Attack +6, has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, now trying to engage as there are just so many illusioned units all across the board. All right, Speed Scroll being used as well. Dryads going after those, Spirit Walkers. The Spirit Walker is now very, very strong in that ethereal form as the Raiders are now trying to engage as well. Raiders do have faster movement speed, but when they are poisoned, that does become a bit of a problem as the units now need to back off again. All right, Abolish Magic. There goes one Dryad. The focusing down of the units. Tauren Chieftain now down to 250 mana. Could get to level 2 here in just a moment, but the Shockwave is going to be absolutely useless as the Blade Master now tries to pull back. All right, let's take a look at this back over here. Forest Troll Berserker now taken down. Blade Master down to 320 hit points after a Potion of Healing, a mana burn onto the Spirit Walker there as damage is starting to add back up. This could potentially be a problem. Vampiric Aura really helping out. Forest or a Raider now trying to come across and engage, actually in a very, very bad spot, and will end up getting taken out there. Beastmaster now sitting at level 2. Beastmaster wants to engage here. Dryads are coming across. Are we getting bears? No, we are not. We are at Tree of Ages. We are not going into Tree of Eternity as the mana burn goes down on the Tauren Chieftain. Shockwave and Stomp going to be pretty much useless in this engagement, but without bears to try and combat those Raiders could get in snares onto those Dryads and then cause some serious problems as the Raiders' siege damage does deal very, very high damage indeed. Moon, however, no slack, has a large number of Dryads down here to the south. Let's take a look at this. Beastmaster and Hawk is up in the air. Beastmaster should be able to get to level 3 here as the Blademaster does show up. Potion of healing now used. Blademaster now trying to run away, taking a lot of damage right here. Slow poison really causing some major problems as the Hawk was ensnared, as the Forest Troll Trapper now going to get taken out. Beastmaster going to stay at level 2. I thought there was more creeps in that creep camp. Definitely was not the case, as the Tauren Chieftain now sitting at level 2, looking to clear out the remainder of this Goblin Merchant shop. Demon Hunter off to the north has double potions of healing. Large healing indeed. Meanwhile, Blademaster going after the Forest Trolls here. A lot of damage here. And units are going to get caught in transit once more. Units now looking to pull back. You can see all those units there. Where are all of these units going to be perhaps going? Demon Hunter knows that the Spirit Walker was trying to regroup with the rest of the army, but where is that army? That's exactly what they're looking for right now, as the Raiders are coming across and now getting in some early damage here. Blademaster trying to finish off a Moonwell before it gets finished. There's an ensnare, and in comes that damage. All right, there goes one Moonwell. There goes another, as the Scroll of Town Portal now being used. All right, Raider looks like it will get taken down. There goes one Raider. Blademaster unable to finish off this Dryad here, as the Beastmaster now heads back off to the north. Expansion is coming in from Moon. If Moon can get this expansion to pay for itself, he will be in a great spot. Meanwhile, Tauren Chieftain trying to train up some more grunts here. I don't know if we actually have pillage research, as we are now going to see some enforcers getting taken down. Blademaster, getting up to level 4. Big problem there. Tome of Agility, not quite sure who picked it up. Sentry Ward was placed down as well, as the Brigand will get taken out. All right, this is a lot of units. Devotion Aura should be extremely helpful with the number of units that are currently out and about, as Wisp are now getting in position all across the map. Blademaster looking to perhaps finish off some Moonwells under construction. These Moonwells need to be built, and rather quickly. Do we have a Hawk in the air? No, we do not. And that could potentially be a problem, as the Blademaster is pretty much hiding in plain sight. Blademaster now back off to the north here. There is Lynn's Watcher Ward, knows exactly where that Blademaster is. Units are now trying to make their way off to the north here, as the Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 2 with Vampiric Aura. Rock Golem quickly gets ensnared. The Rock Golem not even really trying to attack back right now. Does throw a boulder at the Kodo Beast, but not very much of anything else. Beastmaster still sitting at 3, using a Clarity Potion, knows he needs to get that up. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter could perhaps just try to hug the south side of the map here, get more mana, and then hope that the economic advantage will be enough here. Tauren Chieftain still sitting at 2. We are looking at 50 over 60 supply, 59 over 60 now, as he burst into low upkeep, compared to 56 over 70. Tree of Ages, not even a Tree of Eternity, as more Dryads are still being added. Upgrades are 0-2 on the Dryads, as we are now entangling this gold mine off to the south. All right, Forest, that is a lot of piercing damage. 17 to 19, 28 to 37. Ancient of War off over here. Wisp making their way back down, and this is going to be a very strange spot to be in. The Demon Hunter in that front line position, ready to go forth. Meanwhile, back down across here, you can see, oh wow, Dust of Appearance is still there, and it says that the creeps are still there. Not quite sure what, or there could be an invisible unit that I cannot spot even with the Fog of War off. All right, that would explain it most likely. Back off north over here, we can see that there is one Forest Troll Trapper. They are looking to perhaps engage. There is a Hawk. It could get ensnared. There it goes, and it will in fact give a little bit of experience to that Tauren Chieftain, who, well, just got to level 3 anyways. Entangled Goldmine. Moon knows that the engagement has to be at his base, as we are now looking at a fight off over here. He knows that he has the economic advantage, and if he can perhaps hold on to that economic advantage, he will come out ahead. 59 over 60. And are there spiked barricades? There are spiked barricades. All right, spiked barricades upgrades are there. There is a reveal, getting rid of the ward there, as we are looking perhaps to try and clear out some additional creep camps. Ancient of War off to the north. What is going on? As we are looking at 68 over 70 and still benefiting from a lot of additional upgrades to be had. Let's take a look at this. Hunter's Hall sitting at 69 over 70 right now. Dryads 0 over 2 ensnares. going down on the Hawk again. But yeah, the Demon Hunter is quickly scaring away the remainder of the units as we now see a bit of slow poison go down. All right, Dryads coming across. Blade Master going straight after that. There's an ensnare. Demon Hunter going after the Blade Master. Blade Master, there's a stomp, as the Blade Master does end up getting into a little bit of trouble. All right, there goes a bit of damage here. Raiders are in trouble. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Demon Hunter, mana burn. Demon Hunter is surrounded, uses the Potion of Healing early since he has a second one to use relatively fast. Squirrel Town Portal could get transferred over, and it will get transferred over. There's the invulnerability in time as the Tauren Chieftain almost gets taken down, being forced to use a Scroll of Healing onto the Tauren Chieftain as he picks up another one quickly, down to 79 hit points, but now healing back up from those healing salves. All right, 0/2 upgrades. This is one of those situations where weapons upgrades could have made a difference. Yes, Flying Sheep is on the field. If you ever hear me say something absolutely random, I am confirming my daughter as she notices some things going on in the game. Demon Hunter running across to the south could get level 2 evasion, which would be extremely powerful right now. Enforcer absolutely just getting slowed down, gonna get taken down. Demon Hunter will get to level 4. Beastmaster gonna stay at level 3 since he's nowhere near the fight, but he did pick up 2 scrolls of healing from this Goblin Merchant Shop, which is important since we do see a lot of Spirit Link being used. Forest Troll Shadow Priest being picked up by Moon down across over here. Meanwhile, over here, Granite Golems are now getting cleared out. Tauren Chieftain will stay at 3. Blade Master will stay, actually may get to 5. Both of these may be able to level up here, but that is going to be a lot of damage indeed as the Demon Hunter now tries to engage here. All right, Granite and Rock Golems, we are not going to be seeing any slow whatsoever. Demon Hunter, Quill Beast is right in here. Now we're going to go and head into those engagements. Slow poison, slowing things down. Those units are now all trying to run away, and then every which way getting pulled back every step of the way. Demon Hunter going after the Granite Golem. Granite Golem will get taken down. There it goes. As what item was left behind? Was it Claws of Attack plus 12? Wow. Demon Hunter now with Claws of Attack plus 12 dealing even more damage and will be able to engage. All right, let's take a look. We are going into a big rush here, but all of a sudden a Scroll of Town Portal is going to land right here, preventing the units, and there goes a big stomp, but is it going to be enough? In comes the engagement. Demon Hunter, Mana Burn, Blade Master trying to engage. Spirit Link quickly cast Abolish Magic off of the Tauren Chieftain as we're still fighting around. All right, continuing to just poke apart some damage, and it looks like one unit was lost. I can't not tell what type of... Is that it looks like a Dryad. There's like 4 legs, and yeah, that could be a Dryad, and that could be a Dryad as well. So a little bit of losses there. 70, well, okay. Yep, there are more Flying Sheep. All right, Dryads low on hit points. A little bit more healing. Forest Troll, Shadow Priest needs to heal back up. Moonwell's being used. I believe a Moonstone was used as well. More Dryads being trained. We are looking at 77/80 supply getting into the late game. And this is going to start to become a problem. The Blade Master is still sitting at level 4, needs to get to level 5. He only has plus 8 attack. That's not nearly as high as the Demon Hunter's plus 17. And well, the Blade Master, what is he going to pick up here? Nope, nothing really going on there, as this gold mine has really brought Moon well within striking distance of his opponent's army. Now, for anyone who says Dryads are better than Druids of the Talon, Moon is not going to win this game because of Dryads. Moon is going to win this game because he's been able to hold on to this expansion longer than he has in some of the other games, and he doesn't have to worry about trading nearly as inefficiently. All right, there's a Mana Burn right there. Spirit Walker coming across. Blade Master now going to engage. There is some poison damage as the Blade Master comes in. There's a stomp only on the on the Beast Master, as the Dryad now tries to run around every which way. Dryad's going to get picked apart here. This actually could be a big problem as both sides are continuing to fight. All right, you can see a lot of damage being brought forth and brought about as the Quill Beast is trying to attempt to take down that Tauren Chieftain there. All right, turning back around. Things still not looking good for Moon, though. Moon is in a bit of trouble. Is he going to be able to finish things off? Demon Hunter now getting up to level 5. Level 3 Mana Burn, only for 22 mana. Tauren Chieftain perhaps should have been the bigger target. There's a stomp hitting on the Forest Troll Berserker. Only real unit to worry about as a Scroll of Healing does get thrown down. All right, Demon Hunter gets a Potion of Greater Healing and a new newfound on life as he now continues to fight back once more. Beautiful, beautiful item transfer once again as the Beastmaster still wandering around here. Demon Hunter able to pick off all of these units slowly but surely, and this is going to start to become a big, big problem indeed. All right, there goes the Kodo Beast again. Beastmaster now seeing that level 4, trying to go after a Raider. Raider is caught on the wrong side. Hawk now up in the air as it does have a magic attack, going after perhaps the Grunts or some of the other units that burst damage. More Dryad reinforcements, and I believe this is going to be it. The tipping point was reached, and now Lin just does not have enough units to really counteract the massive Dryad army that we're seeing here. The Dryads with their faster movement speed able to just constantly run around. Staff of Preservation saving the Demon Hunter here as the Tauren Chieftain now down to 140 hit points, continuing to try and run back. Dryad's now trying to get away. Dryad getting in position here, purposely getting into harm's way, and now it looks as though the Blade Master will not be able to catch back up, even if it does get a shot off, unless it is a 220 critical strike type of hit. It is not going to be enough. All right, Demon Hunter back. Bears now being added. Adept training coming across. Replenishment punish. Yes, this is a frog back down here. Let's take a look. Beastmaster sitting at, well, using some clarity potions. All of these low hit point Dryads beautifully, beautifully handled by Moon. Moon waiting for Scrolls of Healing. Gonna go ahead and use one there. And now this, well, what was a massive red army is now back into orange and yellow as Moon takes game number 4. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game number 4.